Saudi Arabian media leaks the potential Iran-US proposal. So, what does the deal actually entail? A peace deal between the US and Iran has been described as close, imminent, largely finalized, and days away multiple times over the past 3 months. This week, Saudi network Al Arabiya obtained and published what it says is the final draft of a preliminary memorandum of understanding. So, what is actually in it, and why does it keep collapsing? The draft deal, mediated by Pakistan and brokered through back channels involving Qatar and Oman, is an interim agreement covering 3 core areas: the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, a preliminary framework for nuclear limitations, and the lifting of certain US sanctions in exchange for the release of frozen Iranian assets. It would set a 60-day clock ticking, during which the harder questions, Iran's enriched infrastructure, ballistic missiles, and regional proxy networks, would be deferred to a second phase of negotiations. Critics note that this second phase may never arrive. The nuclear question has been particularly contentious. The memorandum includes an Iranian commitment not to pursue a nuclear weapon, but contains no specific concessions on enrichment levels or dismantlement of existing infrastructure. Iran has insisted throughout that its nuclear program is for peaceful purposes and that enrichment is a non-negotiable right. The US has publicly demanded zero enrichment. The gap between those positions has not closed. Now, let us count how many times Trump has announced that this deal is done. In March, he set deadlines of the 21st, then the 23rd, then the 7th of April, each one passing without an agreement. In May, he said it was largely negotiated and would be announced within hours. In June, he said he was not satisfied. This week, after 2 consecutive days of strikes, he posted on Truth Social that Iran had approved the final draft, a claim that caught even Israel's Prime Minister off guard. Netanyahu, who was in the middle of a security briefing on Iran when Trump's post appeared, was not informed in advance. Israel said it was not aware of any impending agreement. Iran, for its part, has called each successive American proposal a new form of deception and has consistently walked back from apparent agreements within hours of them being announced. Iran's foreign minister has said Tehran is preparing a formal response to the US proposal, but has not given a timeline. The question that this entire pattern raises is straightforward. If both sides genuinely want a deal, and the broad outlines of one has been on the table for weeks, why does it keep failing? And is the answer political will, or are the core demands simply still too far apart? For more stories like this, explained and analysed, make sure you're following NewsX World.